Even if you are going for some sales, if you are going for construction, if you are going for marketing, the data has to be available for the companies to construct a strategy for the business. And to get that data, everyone has to come to IT professionals. So you are the lucky ones to whom everybody would be reaching if you are doing data mining. It is one of the example. Walmart, you must be aware about the company Walmart. They are doing about 20 million point of sale transaction every day from their 2,900 stores over 6 countries. That is about 7.5 terabyte of data that gets transferred every day in their data warehouse. Using that data, they prepare the logic, and that logic, what they prepare, on the basis of that, companies, they prepare their strategy to sell the next product, where it would be coming, how it would be going. So there you would be playing a very, very important role, where companies would be coming to you as a person, if you are a DB person, that how you can prepare this logic so that this data would be coming in the system. After doing MCA, you are a masters of computer application. You are a master. You are already certified as a master. So you have to know about that logic. You have to think about that logic. Every day new queries are being created. Every day new logics are being created to make the process faster and getting the result, the output, as fast as possible. There is a supercomputer and the name is Rena 1A. For that supercomputer, the cost of running that computer, just in terms of electricity and heat, the cooling system has to be there, so controlling the heat, is about $3.9 million per year, which is a huge amount. But companies are ready to afford that because you are giving them very good data. So it doesn't matter which field you are working in, the logic has to be prepared by you, the logic has to be created, and you are the one who would be giving it to the companies. But for that, you have to be sure that you are going into the right direction in your specialized field. If you don't go in your specialized field, you won't be able to prepare that logic, company would not be looking for you, nobody will be able to, would be interested in spending anything on you. So just go in the field in which you think you are the best. And as I showed you earlier, there are lots of opportunities, lots and lots of opportunities, but you have to be sure which is your specialization. Now, any one of you have thought of being a project manager? The person who controls the project, the person who guides the developers what to do, how to do, when to do, at what scale to do. After 5 years, yeah. So that is something what you can aim as of now as well, because with being a developer, if you would be participating in the activities, as my colleague was saying, that you can volunteer for such activities, even if the company is coming for campus recruitment, and if that voluntary nature would be there, then you can participate in the management activities as well. There are project managers who always require some assistance, and me as a project manager, I always look for the bright candidates in my team whom I can promote, and I can say that this person is very good in responding to every query, very good in development, and is taking initiative. So I always give him the opportunity to come ahead. The path is a bit long. He would be a team lead, he would be the project manager, assistant project manager, then he would become project manager. But if you have the capability, it will be very short for you. You would be able to reach there quicker. And okay, for data mining, these are the techniques. Like my friend over there, he was telling what the data mining is used for. These are some specific categorizations. How the data mining works. The anomaly or outlier detection, that is something where we find out by the comparison of data that where the odd facts are coming from. Association rule learning. We associate some sort of data, one categorization, another categorization, associate them with each other and find out the result. Then we have clustering. Clustering means on the basis of demographics, on the basis of religion, on the basis of ethnicity or the area where they belong to. we categorize that data. There's a very interesting project. I was watching a video of that. We Feel Fine. If you guys are interested, you can have a look at that. They categorize people on the basis of how they are feeling today. So that is something where data mining techniques was used to collect data from internet. You might be feeling that data mining is something where somebody can invade in your privacy as well, but that is what we are accepting as now. For example, when you post your Facebook comments, you are telling other world that this is how you are feeling, this is your image, this is your travel map, but for that you are ready to give up that information, and that's where data mining is coming in. Data mining is collecting that data, putting the logic behind it, on the basis of that reaching out to you or sending the opportunities to you. So it is working in both the ways. Same with classification regression analysis. Now most of you might not have worked on R at all, but R language is something where we prepare the logics for, and in data mining it is very, very important to work on R. Now what is coming next? You as an MCA student, you are in computers, everybody must be asking you at home that, okay, you are going to be a computer engineer, what you would be creating in future, what would be your contribution to the society or to the industry. These are the things which are on large scale. You might be thinking that it is too far, but it's not. It's actually not. People who are working for big projects, they are same as you. They have same knowledge, same skill set. The only thing which differs is experience. But remember that experience do not come from years of experience. Experience comes from learning what you are studying and what you are understanding. It might be possible that you have spent 4 years in completing the program, but there is another person who have just completed 2 years, but he is already brilliant than you. That's where you have to learn how to grab things faster instead of giving more years to it. I was working on one of the application that was the Katana analysis for Facebook, and in that one there was a developer who had only 3 years experience. Others were all about 8 years, 9 years. There was a developer who had only 3 years experience, and he was working for Facebook on the Facebook logic itself, which was a very, very important thing for him. And I was able to see that he was very brilliant. So it doesn't matter how much experience you have, but your logic, your experience should yield that result. So only look for something in which you are really interested. It's not that what others are doing, you follow that, and after a while you find out that it is not the right line for me. Now all of these things which are coming in future, they've already cleared their preliminary phases, and all of them, they are using computers, stats, and software support. Without software support, none of them are existing. So you can contribute that as well in the near future. But the first part is when you are selecting where you are going, which you will be doing after that as soon as you will be going for an interview. From there, it will be the base where you are reaching. If you choose a line wrong this time, you won't be able to reach here. So understand it, think about it, and then select your line. Because either you can be developing this or you can be switching lines. The decision in your hands. This is the role of data mining for all of these research. Data storage for every one of them. Pre-requirement analysis, whether we would require it, we would not require it, how we would require it, and the result analysis, how it is turning out. Data mining is working in all of them. So how many of you think that you still want to be a programmer? Raise your hands, please. Okay, some of you are clear now. And how many in database? Okay, numbers are same, that's good. What about QA, quality assurance? Okay, designing? Okay. It looks like some of you are still not sure what you want to. Who are they? Okay, that's good. At least face the fact that you are still not sure, because then you will be able to clarify your doubts. So, yeah, go ahead. Oh, a lot. Quality analyst is someone who would be looking at the quality of the project. System analyst is someone who would be looking at the whole source system, including the logic, the process of development, when it will be completed, and how it will be affecting the product or the business. The system analyst, I would say that it's a bit the proceeding and the working are totally different, because for quality analyst you would be going for a specific product. For example, there is a website or there is an application, then a quality analyst will be working on it and looking at the factors, the automation testing, the manual testing, the UI testing, everything will be taken into factor for that specific product only, how it is working, what the output is. System analyst is somebody who would be looking at the whole system, that when this product is running, he would not be looking at what the quality of the product is. He would be looking at when this product would be out, what would it affect, how it would be handled, and what would be the pre-measures for it, what would be the post-measures for it. He would be analyzing the whole system as a whole, as a working, as an output, not the specific quality aspect of the product. For example, if you are writing a book, being a system analyst, you will be looking at what the book should be about, what should be the context, whom it should be faced to, what it should be giving as an output. But when you would be looking at the content of the book as a proofreading, you would be looking if the spelling of the is correct, is correct, the language is correct, the fonts are right, it is covered by paper, or what would the the bibliography, that sort of things you will be looking for QA, the proofreading. So there are two different aspects, looking at a whole product and looking inside a product.
And then why project managers are required? If this is the work of quality analyst, then why project manager?
Project manager is someone who takes the whole project as a whole. He goes beyond the single product. For example, me as a project manager would be going to a client. I would be discussing what he requires as a product, what he requires as a system, what would be the impact, and in how much time there should be a result. Then I would be coordinating between the teams, the testing environment, and the the development part, so that I would be guiding the team that this part should be finished by this period of time, so that it can be ready for next phase. Now, if as a project manager there will be no one watching that area, because QA is doing his own work, team is doing his own work, and client is waiting for the product, then there will be no communication between the team and the client, how the progress is going. There are many places where a logic can be implemented in many ways. Project manager is someone who would be guiding which is the correct logic to implement there, how it would be giving the output. Because if you have to write a query to fetch data from a table, it can be written in a simple way, select star, the data is out. But do you really want one table to exist there? Do you want multiple tables to exist there? In future, do you see a requirement of a new table coming in? That is something where team lead would be discussing with the project manager, that how we are going in. Should we include it or not? There the project manager would be required. So we are going for the specialization, and that should be about it. Any questions? Yeah.
So Java or PHP, which will be a better career option?
As I explained you, there is nothing like a better career option. These are all languages. You can select Java, but what would happen if you don't feel like working in Java after 2 years? That is something what you struggle with, because Hibernate is there. You want to work on Hibernate and you think that it's brilliant, there are many opportunities with it. But the problem would come if you don't understand how it is working. And that time you realize, no, PHP was something where I would have just gone cake, or YII, I would have opted that. So options are equal everywhere, but you have to decide where you have to go to.
Uh, Sir, actually, आपने कहा that there is an opportunity in private sector. So, is there an opportunity for the same in the government sector?
Yeah, for MCA especially, there are too many opportunities in government sector as well, as my friend was telling, and there are very good opportunities, and government especially open their jobs with the specification that the minimum requirement should be MCA. So BCAs, BIT, they cannot enter in that. You have to be MCA for that.
Okay, so being a programmer, I want to be a programmer just like, and there are many students who are doing MCA. So there is a requirement of other courses, like I am thinking of doing a CCNA course, whether it is right thing or doing it or not, or doing something else.
CCN is something what would be pushing you towards the networking field.
Yes, sir.
So if you are willing to go there, that is pretty good, because that's what you have to decide right now. 3 months of CCNA, you would be in the field. So that should not be a bad option.
Thanks, sir.
Any more questions? There were supposed to be many who were not clear what they are going to do.
I want to know about artificial intelligence.
Artificial intelligence. So data mining is something which is helping artificial intelligence as well.
What is the
What would you like to know about it? I would just request one more thing, that do not ask the questions on which you can find on web. Try to ask questions which you cannot find on web. Okay? Because if I am giving a session, I would expect something, give something extraordinary to you guys, instead of just giving the bookish answers.
Sir, how to start a career in business analytics?
Business analyst, for that you can go for being a QA. As soon as the company would come, it's very easy for an MCA to enter into QA field, and from QA you can go for business analyst as well. You already have the knowledge of basic programming. By being in QA, you would have the proper knowledge of how the product is working, what is the internal working of the product, and what the logic is. If you would be becoming a DB tester, you would have a thorough knowledge of DB as well, and you will be easily able to go to DA as well.
Thank you, sir.
So what is the difference between database administration and data warehousing or mining?
Sorry, database
Administration and data warehousing or mining?
data warehousing or mining.
Yes.
Okay. Database administrator is the person who works on database warehouse.
And there is difference between roles and responsibility? Different?
There is no difference, because database administrator is someone who is working on it. So his work is to do the data mining. His work is to do the database warehousing, managing the data warehouse.
Thank you, sir.
Yep.
Sir, as a new freshers, whether we prefer to the salary package that they give us, or if they are paying us less, so whether we join or not.
Do not think about salary at all at this moment. I myself have worked 6 months for free. I don't say that you should be working for free, but it is something what you can take as a very good advice now, that if you would be looking for package, you would not be reaching anywhere, because the companies who pay more in the beginning, it might be possible that you would not be going for the right job there. If you are going with the package in a good company, it's pretty good. You are very lucky. But do not look for the package. Look for experience, what you are working in. After 1 year's experience, 2 years experience, you will be able to say that I'm in this field, I want this much package, and you will be able to shift very easily.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Sir, I have a question.
Okay.
Sir, is there any exam for testing like CCNA for networking?
Yeah, for testing as well, there are many exams, and there are many certifications available.
Which one?
I don't remember which one. Yeah, ISTQB is one. Yeah.
Okay, thank you, sir.
So, yeah.
Good morning, sir. Sir, I have
Yeah.
Hello. Good morning, sir. I have doubt too. Sir, which kind of training is required along with MCA?
The training should be practical training of whichever field you are choosing. For example, if you are planning to go for a programmer and you are going for the PHP language, then obviously a project has to be done in PHP. Whenever you would be going to any company for the final session training semester, you can ask the company that you have to work on a PHP project only. Or if you are going for .NET, then you can specifically ask that you want a project in .NET only. Sometimes it does happen that you don't get the exact project what you are looking for, but still you have to work on that project on your own as well. So do not leave the hands from there. You have to work on some project.
Thank you, sir.
Good morning, sir. Excuse me. Sir is here only. You can ask your doubts after 5 minutes.
Okay, sure.
Okay. To extend the vote of thanks, in order you to cherish the memories of the session with us, I would request HOD MCA Dr. Preeti Mehta to kindly present the memento to Smita ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. You can continue with your doubts now.
Sir, what is the role of a database administrator? I mean, what actually a data administrator do?
Okay, you'll be able to find two level of database administrators. One, if we categorize on the basis of the companies, it will be going in a MNC or big company. There, the database administrator is a person who will be managing the database only. If you will be going to a small or mid-level organization, there the database administrator is the same person who is working on the code as well. Sometimes the team lead is the person who works on the database. And after creating a preliminary database, you have to work with the person, with the team lead to get the data out of it. So database administrator on its own as a role would be available in the bigger companies.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Sir here.
Yeah.
Sir, some of my friends from MBA department used to tease me with the statement that Parlo, ultimately you have to work under a MBA only. So I just want to know about the present scenario of the industry. Is this statement is true or not?
No, it's not true. That MBA has to come to you for data mining. And project manager, being a project manager, you will be the one who will be guiding that MBA how to work.
Sir, is BPO Technical will support a good career for NC students?
Which one?
BPO Technical.
BPO technical, that would depend actually which line you are looking for, because even in BPO, if you are going for technical field and then you are going for team lead and the team management in that, then you can enter back into IT field with the management profile, something like assistant project manager.
Thank you, sir.
Morning, sir. So I just wanted to know how can an MCA student get into a government job, and are the freshers also, they can even get into a government job doing internships there?
Yeah, that's very easy. You just have to look for the job which does not require experience, and government jobs do provide that facility where they are asking for the freshers who are MCA, and they provide on-job training as well for that.
And what are the companies, which companies provide?
The companies are same which my colleague was talking about, like BHEL, and there was MTNL as well. NTPC is the one.
Hello, sir.
Alright,
Sir, what about networking? I mean, how many companies are out there? Till now, I only heard about Harrison. So, what about others?
Every company requires a network administrator.
But one of my friends said that there's only one company, that is Harrison.
No. Tell me something that in this college, do you have a network admin?
Yeah, we have.
So, is there a job?
That's not a good job actually. I don't think so. He's having a good pay.
It would depend how you would look at it, but actually according to his skill set, it might be very good for him. So you would have to look for the skill set, and every company has the requirement for network
So
admin.
basically networking is that kind of job.
No. You can visit HCL for that.
Okay.
You will be able to see data centers there. You can visit India TV. India TV have an open data center. You can visit Times Internet. Times Internet have a proper IT admin section. You can visit that, and there is a very good golf view from there, from the top.
Yeah.
So every company requires a network
Thank you,
admin.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
So actually I want to know how to make an impressive resume. Means how we can showcase our skills, talents and achievements and all. It means